Messi finally ended Argentina's 36-year World Cup curse. Have you ever wondered what it feels like to carry the hopes of an entire nation for more than a decade, and finally achieve the impossible? For years, Lionel Messi was considered one of the greatest football players to ever live. He won league titles. He won Champions Leagues. He broke records that many believed would never be broken. Yet there was one thing missing from his legendary career: the FIFA World Cup. Every time Messi stepped onto the world's biggest stage, millions expected magic. And every time, the pressure grew heavier. In 2006, a young Messi arrived at his first World Cup full of promise. Argentina had a strong team, but their dream ended in heartbreak against Germany. 4 years later, in South Africa, Messi returned determined to prove himself. Expectations were enormous. Fans believed this would be his tournament. Instead, Argentina suffered a crushing defeat to Germany once again. The criticism began to grow louder. People started asking impossible questions. Could Messi really be considered the greatest if he never won a World Cup? The comparisons with Diego Maradona became relentless. Maradona had lifted the trophy in 1986. Messi had not. Then came 2014. Brazil hosted the World Cup, and Messi seemed unstoppable. Match after match, he inspired Argentina. He scored crucial goals. He carried his team through difficult moments. The dream was closer than ever. Argentina reached the World Cup final. One game stood between Messi and immortality. The opponent? Germany. Once again, for 113 tense minutes, the world watched. Argentina fought bravely. Messi searched for the moment that could change everything. But it never came. Mario Götze scored for Germany in extra time. The final whistle blew. Germany were champions. Messi stood there, devastated. One image from that night would become unforgettable. As he walked past the World Cup trophy, he glanced at it. Briefly, it was so close, yet completely out of reach. Many fans believed that was his last chance. The heartbreak became even worse when Argentina lost consecutive Copa America finals in 2015 and 2016. Then something shocking happened. Messi announced his retirement from international football. The world couldn't believe it. Argentina's greatest star was walking away. For a moment, it felt like the story was over. But true legends are defined not by how they fall, but by how they rise. Messi returned. He continued fighting. He continued believing. Years passed. He won the Copa America in 2021, finally ending Argentina's long trophy drought. Yet one final challenge remained: the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar. At 35 years old, many believe this was Messi's last opportunity. The tournament began badly. Argentina suffered a shocking defeat to Saudi Arabia. Critics immediately predicted disaster. But something was different this time. Instead of collapsing, Argentina grew stronger. Messi inspired his teammates with every match. He scored. He assisted. He led. The nation began to dream again. Round after round, Argentina advanced. Then came the final against France. It would become one of the greatest football matches ever played. Messi scored. France responded. Messi scored again. France responded again. The match went to penalties. Everything Messi had worked for over nearly 2 decades came down to a few kicks of a football. Millions held their breath. Argentina scored. France missed. Then, finally, the decisive moment arrived. When Gonzalo Montiel converted the winning penalty, history changed forever. Argentina were World Cup champions. Lionel Messi collapsed to the ground in tears. His teammates rushed toward him. Fans cried. Families celebrated in the streets. An entire nation erupted with joy. The trophy that had haunted him for years was finally his. After 16 years of World Cup struggles, heartbreaks, criticism, and near misses, Messi had completed football. The boy from Rosario had reached the summit of the sport. His journey reminds us of something powerful. Success does not always arrive when we want it to. Sometimes the dream breaks your heart. Sometimes you fail again and again. Sometimes the world tells you that your chance is gone. But if you keep believing, keep fighting, and refuse to quit, one day your greatest disappointment can become your greatest triumph. And that is how Lionel Messi finally ended Argentina's 36-year World Cup curse and turned a lifetime of heartbreak into football immortality. Lionel Messi's story is not just about football. It is about patience. It is about pain. It is about refusing to give up when the world says it is over. He lost everything before he finally won everything. And in that moment in 2022, a boy from Rosario became a legend the world will never forget.